My speech is called Growing Through Failure. Have you ever had a moment where something just didn't go the way you planned? Maybe you failed a test, didn't get a job, or felt like you just weren't good enough. I think we've all had moments like that, and honestly, they don't feel good. As college students, we deal with pressure all the time. Grades, relationships, figuring out the future, and when something goes wrong, it feels easy to feel discouraged or even want to give up. But what if failure isn't actually the end? What if it's one of the most important parts of growth? Failure isn't something that stops us, it's something that shapes us, strengthens us, and pushes us forward. First, failure helps us learn about ourselves. When things don't go as planned, we're forced to reflect. We start asking questions like, what went wrong, or what can I do better next time? For me, I remember a time when I didn't do as well as I expected on an assignment. I felt frustrated and honestly a little defeated. But after I took a step back, I realized I hadn't managed my time well, and I needed to change how I prepared. That moment taught me more than getting a perfect score ever could. Second, failure builds strength and resilience. Going through hard moments teaches us how to keep going, even when things feel overwhelming. Think about athletes. They don't become successful without losing games or making mistakes. It's those setbacks that push themselves to improve. In the same way, every time we fail, we try again. We become stronger and more prepared for what's next. Finally, failure can lead to new opportunities. Sometimes, when something doesn't work out, it actually pushes us in a better direction. Not getting what we want can open doors we don't even know existed. What feels like a setback in the moment can actually be a step towards something greater. So in the end, failure helps us learn about ourselves, builds our resilience, and leads us to new opportunities. Failure isn't something we should fear, it's something we should embrace. The next time you fail, don't let it define you. Let it shape you into something stronger, wiser, and more prepared for whatever comes next. Because sometimes the moments that feel like the end are actually where your story begins.
I feel motivated to pursue bigger and better opportunities.
Feel inspired to be a better person.
What I really liked about your speech was that you were speaking really loud and that the audience could hear you well. I also really enjoyed how you gave a life example, which that can be kind of scary to give in front of an audience. So I'm really happy that you kind of stepped out your comfort zone when it came to that. I also feel very inspired to pursue my higher education, and that's what I liked about your speech.